Hey, what's up, dudes? Finally got a chance to get this bad boy out here for a maiden today. As the weather's been just absolutely horrible for the past 2 weekends in a row, and through the week, just raining on off, cold, hot, cold, hot. So finally, I just said the heck with it today, and went out there in between the rain and took this bad boy up. But anyway, just want to go over the setup real quick before I show you guys actual maiden flight footage, so you guys know what I'm working with. Um, Here up front, of course, we have the new mini 360 painted tilt belt driven setup, and this is using the Foxshare Cat 3 and the Runcam Hybrid V2 is this particular setup here. Nice and neat, belt driven, of course, for smoothness. Ultra lightweight, using 5.5 servos, but we'll do another whole nother video about that later. Yes, this is overkill for this plane. But I just wanted something cool, something different. A plane like this, the drift, it stays in the air for so long with the cells I'm using. 3S 3500 milliamp line pack. All the weight for this setup is 475 grams. As you'll see, it flew like it was nothing. But anyway, with a plane like this, you're gonna be in the air for a while. You know what I mean? And where I'm at right now, there's a lot of beautiful stuff to see at sunset, early in the morning. So I wanted my low light ability, and I wanted a real good HD camera with it. So using the hybrid is lighter than using a Runcam thumb. So, it was like, I can do it. Anyway, we move along from the penny tip. It'll be a separate video about that by itself. GPS for it is under the hatch. That is a BN 220 GPS. That's back here. We'll go ahead and go on the inside of it here so you guys can see the mess, rat nest. I'm utilizing this particular, if I can find out, this connector here is going out to the crossfire. That's out on the wing. So that way I still can disconnect the wings. The wings still come off. And everything goes back in the box. Believe it or not, it's awesome. I love it. But anyway, that's a connector for that, for the crossfire. That is a Maytech F411 WSE, the original flight controller that's down off in there. And that's pretty much it up top. No pins, straight soldered, nice and neat, just like I did on the original version. And we'll cover, oh yeah, the ESC for it. I don't know, some of you guys, I should have taken some pictures of it. I might have some pictures. If I do, I'll put them in here. But the ESC for it is actually, there's a little slot, there's an empty space from about here to there that's at the very top of this, and I slid the ESC is actually back behind here. It doesn't really need any air. I mean, this plane's pulling, 3-4 amps, less than that sometimes cruising. All right, motor. We have the Brother Hobby Tornado Series. This is a 1407 2800 kV motor, and that is the stock prop that comes from ZOHD with this particular kit. This is a 5x5 HQ prop. All right, back here in the back, we got my little custom antenna holder, and we have the AKK Infinite DVR / video transmitter air scoop case. I get bored, man. I just be doing stuff sometimes, but I think it looks pretty cool anyway. But yeah, we got that on there. We got it epoxied. I made a ring for it, but I still epoxied it in place that way it wouldn't slide off. I also made a little landing skid, which you guys can see the dirt from it still from, I skinned it up a little bit. I landed on the asphalt, so I chipped it just a little bit on the landing. But it serves the purpose of where it doesn't damage the tail in that kind of way, and it just snaps on. Anyway, but yeah, Mad Mushroom. Oh, I was wrong. This is actually an air screw, video arrow system air screw that's on this one. And that is pretty much it. I'll show you guys how I got this panic tilt on here. Let's see if I can pop it off one-handed. There we go. Yeah, I use a balance connector. I figure out that this makes it real handy to where if I ever need to really take the hatch all the way off, I can just unplug it right there. And it's just sitting off in there. It's not even glued in. This is a complete friction fit. But that's that. Let me unplug it here so I can show you guys how I get that battery off in there. I know you guys are like, you use that 3S 3500 milliamp hour? Yep, sure am. That's why I used in the first one. Let me get this bottom hatch off here too. There we go. That's the bottom hatch. I did put a little bit of tape on the bottom of it. But you can see how big of a slot that is. This goes just straight back, man. The battery pack that I made, a custom pack that I made for this, and it is here. That came from Race Day Quads. Real cheap sales. Pretty good reviews on them, and it worked it okay so far today. The flight was real short. Like I said, this was in between the rain. I just wanted to do a auto tune, auto level, and get out of there real quick, you know. And I did another flight real quick to verify that, you know, everything took and it was flying better than the first initial flight, of course. And then I booked it because it started raining again. But anyway, this is how the sails are set up. And I am getting perfect CG with that. I did another video on that one. It's on my Facebook page. Might be here on YouTube too as well. But anyway, that's that. The sail slide to the back. CG's good. And here on the bottom side of the house, yeah, that an ESC is. You can kind of see it now. That is a Acon SCFM. I believe that's a 30 amp ESC, which is overkill. But again, it's what I had. And I need to move that linkage over one more slot. It needs to be in the middle because I noticed today very shortly it was kind of bouncing up and down. It had too much control of it, and I knew I was gonna have to adjust it, which I don't have to adjust it here. I can adjust it in inav and just leave it like it is. And that, matter of fact, that might be what I do. I'll just lower the control inside the inav instead of touching that. That way I won't throw the auto trim off as bad. But anyway. But yeah, the batteries just slide all the way back. There's a loud buzzer in there somewhere. You can't really see it. There's a Maytech loud buzzer in there, and there's a 1000 UF capacitor, and that's what that black and white line is going to, but it's kind of stuck to the ceiling. You can't see it, but anyway. All right, dudes, I'm gonna quit rambling. Yeah, Crossfire out on the wing. This is a regular nano Crossfire receiver, and it just goes in. And like I said, I still can pop the wings off if I want to. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, we got the 2 pennies on the other side to balance the plane out from the weight of the wires and the receiver. But it's perfect, dudes. I am, you know, I love it. I always love the drift. Let me get it put back together here, guys. Hold on. All right. Yeah, the drift. I always love this plane. This one, I would have to say, what I noticed initially now, I'm just saying, like I said, I'm fresh. The plane has still got water on it from coming back from flying. So this is just first fresh thoughts, I would have to say. But when I flew it today, it flew differently than the first drift that I had. The first one, you know, I said it flew like a wind compass. I know a lot of people kind of agree to that. It just whichever the wind blew, it kind of went with it. But this one flew completely different. I don't know because of the foam is a lot stiffer, which I'm sure that has a lot to do with the foam it's a lot stiffer, most definitely than what the white version, the original version is. But then this one though too, I am flying it 105 grams heavier than I did the last time. So I don't know if just the overall weight and the stiffness of the wing, the combination of the two, or what, I don't know. But it flew great. It felt like a different plane. It felt more solid, more dialed in. That's the best way I can explain it. But anyway, I love it. More videos to come. I'm gonna quit rambling now and let you guys see the maiden flight footage. All right, peace, I'm out.